with a 10 deuce of clubs.
Raise.
He's going to make it 125 to go. Marcus with just a 7-4 will splash around, hope to get lucky. Here we go with the flop. Wow, ace 7-9. So Marcus hitting sevens and a 4 flush for Tuan.
He's going to start with a bet here. And it's a small one. A little more than one big blind.
65,000.
That's certainly not enough to discourage Marcus.
Let's see if Tuan can hit.
He only hits bottom pair, but not enough to improve over Marcus. Well, now Tuan has a decision. He could take his showdown value to the river and check, or he could turn it into a bluff and start barreling, and that is the road he will go down. 230,000 from Tuan to Marcus, and this could very well work. Marcus can't love his hand with just bottom pair and about as low a kicker as it gets, and yes, sir, Tuan with the double barrel pushes Marcus and his sevens out.
He opens up his game, decides to gamble, pushes it in, takes down the pot. He's on the comeback trail. And action is going to Tuan. Makes it 130 to go. Marcus with an attractive jack 10 of hearts makes this call. Flop is a jack 8-7. Jacks there for Marcus. 8s for Tuan. Tuan's on a rush. He's going to keep betting. 60,000. He's behind though.
Now Marcus, with an option between calling and raising, takes the passive route. Harmless 5 on the turn. Both players will check.
And the river card is another jack.
Oh, what a good card for Marcus. He was already in the lead, but now with trips and the board pairing the top card, there's almost no chance Tuan can get away from his 8. And you see, he doesn't really even think about this one. He has an instant call. But the trip jacks for Marcus.
Just with about 8.1 million in chips. 2.1 for Tuan. So we get a raise by Marcus and a call by Tuan. Here we go. It's a queen 10-7, so Tuan outflopping Marcus on this one.
Now with top pair, Tuan has looked very comfortable through this heads-up match so far. Marcus, the one doing the betting here with second pair. Tuan will call.
Going to the turn. It's another 7 pairs the board here. Tuan just checking the top pair. Marcus too shrewd for that. Doesn't bet. River card is a 5. Tuan betting 275.
And that's about 1/3 pot. I can't imagine Marcus folding a 10 here, and neither does he.
Queen.
So Tuan will get paid here with the queen. Nice value bet on the end there. Marcus needs a quick breath.
And the blinds are going up to 75, 125. The big blind ante of 125.
As Marcus looks down at ace-3.
Marcus now going to raise to 250. Tuan with just a deuce 5 of clubs, making this call. Here's the flop, ace, king, deuce. Tuan's going to check. Marcus with aces makes a solid bet of 150.
Both players flopping a pair. Tuan has some backdoor draws to clubs and to the wheel. Makes the call. Marcus with the backdoor draw to the wheel as well. King on the turn. And Tuan going to lead here. I can see what he's going for, but I think this is not quite the right spot to make this lead, since Marcus can easily have the king himself. All the same, Marcus with his ace will call, and we see a 7 of clubs river. There are some protection benefits to Tuan's turn lead, but here he ends up value cutting himself a little bit. Shows down the deuce, Marcus tables the ace, and he'll win that pot. So things continue to go Marcus's way at our final table. It's been his night, hasn't lost any relevant pots. Gotten away with a couple of bluffs in the right moments. Had the big cooler over John Cohen when he needed it.
Now Tuan looks down at ace-6.
Tuan's on about 15 blinds here, so he could open shove. He could go with this limp.
Just makes a call.
Now Marcus might go for it himself.
On.
Yes, he does. And Tuan with the instant call, the trap snap shut.
Ooh, that's not what I wanted to see.
Well, it's great instincts by Tuan. Calling with the ace-6, trapping his man. Now let's see if it'll pay off for a double up. And the flop is good for him, 10-7-3. Tuan well out in front with the ace-6. Big favorite to double up. Going to the turn. Okay, that's not going to change things as the 3 hits the board, pairs the board. And Tuan is taking a walk around the table here. Unusual, superstitious perhaps.
Marcus is like, what you doing over there, buddy?
My worst nightmare. A 5 on the river! Tuan is gonna double up.
Didn't want to see paint, that's why I wanted to sweat from this side.
No brutal beat for Tuan this time. He gets a nice double up with the ace-6.